Hi, my name is Chris. Today I'll be doing Leetcode problem 628, maximum product of 53 numbers in Javascript. This is a very easy problem. Oh, I shouldn't say very easy. It's considered easy. It's very easy to understand. I should say that given an integer array nums, find three numbers whose product is maximum and return the maximum product. All right, so let's look at these examples. So 1, 2, and 3. You only have three numbers, so you got to just take those three, right? So 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6, or output is 6. Example 2, this illuminates things a little bit more. We got four numbers. Obviously, you want to take the maximum 3, so 2 times 3 is 6, times 4 is 24. Here again, we only have three negative numbers, so multiply they equal -6. Okay, these test cases kind of help explain the problem, but there's so many hidden things in the test cases that you're not seeing. And the most important thing to really note here is this constraint. The fact that a number can go as low as -1000 or as high as 1000, and it never says in the description that the array can't have both negative and positive numbers, right? And the test cases do. So that's where it becomes tricky, okay? Because let's say we have, I don't know, let's say we have like, -100, -20, 2, 3, 4, right? Whatever, 5, right? So this is tricky because when you multiply two negative numbers together, you get a positive. So it's multiplied together is 2000, right? So you'd want the two negative numbers and then the positive number, right? So if we're going to use negative numbers and there's positive numbers present, you need to use at least two of them. So let's talk about just the possible scenarios. First thing we're going to do, the other thing is the arrays are not all sorted. So first thing you need to do is sort the arrays, right? This one's already sorted, so cool, no problem. So you're going to have two possible solutions for this, okay? Either this times this times this is going to be the max, or this times this times this. So simply what you just need to do is sort it, and then check which one is of greater value, right? So I'm going to ignore these examples because they're not that helpful. We're just going to, might as well use this. This is cool. I'm going to grab this. We're going to move over to Leetcode. Nums is our variable, right? Okay. I'm sorry, move over to CodePen, excuse me. Cast nums is going to equal that. Here's our function. First thing we're going to do, and just to see that this is working, I'm going to move 5 over here. Whoops. Nice. Move 5 over here. And we'll get rid of this. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, like I said, is we're going to sort the nums because they're not all sorted. And we're going to do that in ascending order. You could do this in descending order. It really doesn't matter. You just have to write your code a little bit differently. So A minus B. And just to make sure this is cool, we're going to return nums and then log into the console. All right, so now we have our sorted array, and we got, like I said, two possible solutions. Either this times this times this, right? So the first two elements times the last element is going to be our greatest, excuse me, what am I doing here? Product, greatest product, or these, the last three numbers, so they're all positive, is going to be the greatest product. So I'm simply going to just define a variable. We're going to call it left, because that's the left side of the array, and this is going to be nums at 0 times nums at 1 times nums at nums.length minus 1. Okay, let's go and return left, and what we should be getting is 2,000, was 2,000, 8,000. Did I do math wrong? 10,000. Oh, because it's a 5. Duh. So it's gonna, because it's sorted, right? So this 5 is gonna be over there. So here. So this is extra clear. So there's our sorted nums. So this is what we're actually working with. So yeah, so 100, negative 100 times negative 200 is 2,000 times 5 is 10,000. So we got what we expected there. Then we need to create in the variable, and we're going to look at the right side of the array, right? So we're going to call that right. And then here, I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to make this a 3. Make this a 2. Okay, so now we're looking at 5, 4, and 3, so we should get 60. Turn right. Cool. Now we can just use the math.max. Whoops. Math.max method to tell which one is greater. Yep, and we get 1,000. And that's all we need. So it's really just understanding, I mean, this algorithm is just really understanding that you have, once you sort it, there's 2 possible solutions, right? It's the first 2 numbers on the left and the last number, right? The first 2 numbers of the array and the last number, or the last 3 numbers, right? You're gonna get, it's gonna be either one of those 2. Once we know that, it's a piece of cake. Figuring that out was kind of a pain, but you know, that's how we learn. Okay, so let's run tests. Submit. All right, and it beats 70%. I like that. I'll take that as a win. All right, if you like this video, please like it, and it helps my channel grow. And if you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon.